We are on to our pick and roll.
It's time for pick and roll.
Tonight's pick and roll. All these players at some point held the on-base percentage title 4 times in their career. So we're episode 4 times. Honus Wagner, Richie Ashburn, Joe Morgan, Rod Carew, Frank Thomas, and Mike Trout. We're going to rank them from 6 to 1. I am first today. I'll give you the right list, and then Ron tries to come back through and what all the mumbo jumbo he gives you.
Mm-hmm.
At 6, and it's more because of the body of work. Mike Trout, just not enough yet for me to put him ahead of some of these guys. Less hits, right? He's batting .301 for his career, but 3 MVPs, Rookie of the Year, 11 All-Stars, 9 Silver Sluggers, 1 Major League Baseball Player of the Year, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, a .412 on-base percentage, and 5,402 at-bats, but he had the least at-bats of all these guys. So that's why there's still a body of work that I need to see from Mike Trout. So I put him at 6. At 5, I went Richie Ashburn. Lifetime batting average was .308, 2,574 hits, only 29 home runs, 1,322 runs, 568 RBIs. Not very good when it came to that. 234 stolen bases, a 6-time All-Star. He won the batting title twice. He had a .396 on-base percentage, and 8,365 at-bats. Really, if Trout wasn't in this list, he would be the least guy. At 4, I went Joe Morgan. And I like the player, but I didn't like some of the numbers. 271 batting average. It kind of, turned me off a little bit on that. He had 3 less hits than Ashburn, so 2,571, 268 home runs, 1,650 runs, 1,133 RBIs, 689 stolen bases, though. Very good. 2-time MVP, 10-time All-Star, 5 Gold Gloves, 1 Silver Slugger, 2 Major League Baseball Player of the Year, 2 championships, 392 on-base percentage, 9,277 at-bats. So pretty good. These 3, I struggled a little bit because I didn't know exactly where I wanted to place them. But I went Frank Thomas at 3. 301, 2,468 hits, 521 home runs, 1,494 runs, 1,704 RBIs, 32 stolen bases. Man, was a burner. Two most valuable players, 5 All-Stars, 4 Silver Sluggers, 1 batting title, 1 Major League Baseball Player of the Year. Highest on-base percentage out of all these guys, .419 for his career, and 8,199 at-bats. And then we always debate with this, and every time Rod Carew has been on a list, and you look at his numbers, he was a hell of a player.
Mm-hmm.
And I had him at 2, 328 batting average, 3,053 hits, 92 home runs, 1,424 runs, 1,015 RBIs, 353 stolen bases. He won an MVP, was a Rookie of the Year, 18 All-Stars, 7-time batting champion, 1 Major League Baseball Player of the Year, a .393 on-base percentage, and 9,015 at-bats. But I was so impressed with Honus Wagner's numbers. And I know he was a great player. I really did. But when you read the numbers, again, 328 batting average. So he tied Carew for batting average, but 3,420 hits, 101 home runs. They weren't home run hitters back then. 1,739 runs, 1,732 RBIs, 723 stolen bases, 8-time batting champion, 1-time World Series champion. They didn't have a lot of these other awards back then. 391 on-base batting percentage, and he was at bat 10,439 times run. That's pretty, and to have a 328 batting average at 10,439 at bats, that's pretty damn impressive. So I went Honus Wagner at 1.
Yeah, you actually saw it the same as me. I had the same exact order. So I give you props to that because you finally got something right. But look,
fans don't like when you turn on me, Ron. They don't like it.
No, but I mean, when you look at it, Mike Trout, I mean, the guy can't stay healthy either. So I don't see him ever being as good as the other five.
Yeah, and his batting average has dropped every year the last few years.
I wouldn't even expect him to get to 2,400 hits. So he's just always hurt. He can't stay healthy. So in my eyes, I'll take somebody healthy any day of the week, really. If you can hit, 300, you're going to be there for me. So Richie Ashburn, I did put fifth. I just think that his numbers weren't as good as the other four in some aspect. And like you put Frank Thomas number 3, I did as well. I could not ignore those 521 home runs that a man can get when he's batting 301 as well. He just didn't play long enough to get the hits, so but he was a fantastic ball player.
He was.
And I loved Rod Carew. He's so good. He's just so smooth. He's just that pure hitter. Nowadays, like when you think of Tony Gwynn, or Wade Boggs, that's Rod Carew. He just got the hit, put it wherever the pitcher was going to give it to him. He took it and put it where it was supposed to go. He didn't try to just pull everything, like some of the home run hitters do. He just went with the pitch. And he was pure poetry at the plate. And 3,053 hits was second on this list. And of course, Honus Wagner, number 1. He just was so far and away better. I could only imagine the accolades he would have gotten if there was such thing as an all-star.
Yeah.
If there was gold gloves and MVPs and silver sluggers, he would have had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, his numbers are ridiculous. And I'm like 1,739 runs, 1,732 RBIs. Like,
yeah. So where is he hitting in the lineup, right?
Yeah, because
like you had mentioned Richie Ashburn with only 586 RBIs. He was a leadoff hitter. So he's not going to get the runs batted in. He's going to score the runs. But Honus Wagner did both.
Yeah.
He did both.
Sick. Crazy. All right. Great pick and roll, man. That was fun.